Battle number 4. Let's do this. We've gone... Oh, excuse me. I'm dying. We've gone 3 battles, 3 wins. Let's see if we can keep it going. That's Japanese. I can't read Japanese that well. Should I try? No, but am I going to? Yes. Ki. I think the next one's Ta. But after that, I'm kind of hopeless. The fourth character... Fourth? Yeah, fourth character is Yu. Yushi? Something like that. I don't know. Kita Yushi? Why am I trying so hard to do that? I should be trying to win the game. Anyway. I haven't been bringing Whimsicott very often. And it can be really cheeky in the Trick Room matchup. Because it's actually really solid defensively, especially against Urshifu and Rillaboom. And it can't be spored by Smeargle. On the whole, their team actually tends to be slower than Urshifu, so what I'll do is I'll bring Whimsicott, Farigiraf, Iron Hands, Miraidon. I just want to verify, is that a good plan? By leading Farigiraf, I can't be faked out. With Whimsicott, I can be reasonably confident that I'll survive a single attack to get Trick Room up. You know what? I'm gonna wing it. It's not the smartest plan. I'm probably gonna have to write that down in my reflection. Be something like, yo, chat, you can't be like winging it every single game. That's not smart. Throw that up. Can't forget. Can't forget it. If I forget it too soon, I'm gonna feel really dumb. I would at least like to get all of my day 1 battles that I record as ones with the overlay. That'd be really nice. Cool. These are relatively expected leads. I'm a bit concerned about I'm a little bit concerned about the instant using knockoff. On the assumption that Calyrex isn't doing much, or that it wouldn't have Dark Pulse or Pollen Puff, I'm going to attack instead of what's it called? Why am I struggling so hard with this? I'm going to attack because I think I'll outspeed Instant. That's the key detail. And with the Life Screen, I should be able to survive at least 2 attacks from Calyrex. My hope is that they've misplaced their attacks and done this incorrectly, which will give me a chance to win. That is the long con. I move next. Is that correct? Yes. That means I shouldn't take much damage on the knockoff, which is almost certainly what they're using. It might be Parting Shot, but nope, it's knockoff. That shouldn't do much. Honestly, it did a lot more than I'm comfortable with. I brought Iron Hands in the back, didn't I? Yeah. If I'd brought Urshifu, then I could have just gone for Tailwind and won this game by playing super aggressive, but I've kind of opened the game up. I'll go for the Trick Room, but I imagine that because of my poor planning, this is probably over. Moonblast fails. My hope is that if I can keep the +1 boost, like maybe they've made a mistake with, no, they haven't. They're not giving me an ounce of wriggle room here. They have me on lock. It doesn't really matter who they bring in because it's gonna be good into me. Is that the Clefairy? I've doomed myself, haven't I? If that's after you, Clefairy, then I've lost. It's completely over. Even with all the boosts, it's probably over. What I'll do is would Psychic do more than Moonblast Psychic? Like, would Helping Hand Psychic do more? I'll go do some math. 135 versus 180. I'm pretty sure the double up does more than using Helping Hand. I did think they might follow me, but I kind of wanted to believe for a second that I might get a good shot up there. Oh, that did nothing. Moonblast has no chance of picking this KO. It crit, and that did honestly quite a disappointing amount of damage. Who are they attacking into? Okay, I tanked that. They get all their health back. Unfortunate. From here, I'm going to Helping Hand and just try to get a little bit of damage down into the Calyrex while I get rid of Friend Guard along the way. Again, if they're after you on the Clefairy, then I'm probably just out of options. But maybe they're not after you. Maybe I get a big Helping Hand crit on the Hyper Voice. Like, Helping Hand crit Hyper Voice could totally crush this game. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes too high, but at the same time, a crit here could totally sway the game out of their favor. Nah, no crit. Raining Kiss! Into the Frigoraph for the knockout? Not for the knockout. That's going to be all their health back. They're just stalling my Trick Room, which is so annoying. I'm just going to keep the Helping Hand Hyper Voice play going. Because I desperately need a crit here to even get into it. Like, I am out of it. There it is. Thought that might happen. Into the Frigoraph? Yeah. It's priority without actually literally using priority. That sucks. I haven't dropped my Terra yet. So, if I do this right, I can still win, can't I? I Terastallized +1 Dazzlingly, +1 Draining Kiss shouldn't do too much, even if they after you. Okay, well here's the thing. Here's what I can do. I can send me right on in. If they after you, and no matter what, I should be able to at least jag okay position from this. Whoop, wrong play. Whoop. Well, there's a point. There actually might be a point to clicking Light Screen here instead of Helping Hand, even though I desperately want to click Helping Hand. Hopefully, by putting a Light Screen up and Terastallizing, I can turn that damage around and go, no, it's actually quite favorable now. Cool. They withdraw you. They're bringing Rillaboom in. I'm certain of that. Yeah, there it is. They probably protect Calyrex here as they try to get out of Trick Room. I mean, if I can stall this game long enough, I can go for the Tailwind play. Again, maybe I'll get lucky with the crits. I don't want to give up just a second, because I have that image of hitting the crit Ivy Cudgel into Torkoal from a few days ago, where I felt really incredibly good about myself for seeing that play and playing it all the way through to get that. But it hasn't happened yet. Still no crit, that's not much damage, honestly. Astral Barrage, that is where it gets scary, because that's not going to do... That did so much damage. That did so much damage. With the Light Screen up, doing that much damage is absurd. Unbelievable. Yeah, this game's over. Like, I don't think it's possible to win now. Even if I play perfectly, yeah, even if I play perfectly now, it's not possible to win since they have +1 Draining Kiss. Even if I had, there's nothing I can do here. I haven't taken any KOs, have I? Yeah, no, I've got nothing going on here. I'm gonna forfeit. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I think the real problem was my plan was not good. It was not good at all. I had no respect for the Calyrex. I didn't respect that much either, but I had absolutely no respect for the Clefairy, and that totally lost me the game. Had to lose one eventually. Maybe now that I've lost one, I can reflect on it and make sure I don't make that mistake again. I mean, I wasn't going to get bailed out every single game, so... It is what it is. Let's quit. Still within the top 500, so... Still on a solid push. I'm going to leave that there. Please like, please subscribe. I'm going to say some wise words. Even in defeat, I lose. And they're very smart words. I guess I'm going to leave it there. I have nothing more to say. See ya.